Ah, my goodness. Miss Austin, you and Mr. Harden were in a relationship, and for some reason, your father let Mr. Harden move in to his house where you were living.
Yes.
When and why?
We moved in after we started dating in 2012.
Were you living at home?
Yes, with my parents.
And for some reason, they thought that it was a good idea for him to move into your house.
Yes. I have a 2-year-old son at the time, and we moved in there, and then we were going to get our own place.
A 2-year-old son, is he the father of that child?
No, but he said he would take that role.
So they allowed him to move in?
Yes.
And to assume the parental role for your toddler?
Yes.
How old were you?
22.
And how old were you?
22.
Did there come a time when you left your parents' home?
Yes, after we found out that I was pregnant with his daughter, we moved into our own house on June 15th, and then he went out of town for work, and he came back and took the keys to the Jeep in the house and broke up with me.
So you had been a couple for 3 years?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Okay. This is what the lawsuit is about. At some point during the relationship, you want to tell me the month and year that you traded in your car?
June 29th of 2015.
So you traded in your car as a down payment for a new car?
For him to get a 2015 Toyota Tundra.
Great. That's what you were doing as a family?
Yes.
And then it didn't work out. So you were driving his car?
Yes.
And he was driving the new car?
Yes.
And then he left?
Yes.
Now, both cars are now in his name?
Yes.
Because he's making the payments on the Tundra?
Yes.
Who was making payments on the Tundra?
I gave it back to Toyota.
You were making payments on it?
Yes.
For how long?
A little over a month.
So you kept the car for a month?
Yes.
And then you gave it back to them?
Yes.
How much do you still owe on it?
Oh, $6,637.
Do you have any proof that you still owe $6,630? I'd like to see it. And you're driving the Jeep?
Yes.
So he owes $6,637.32 to Toyota Motor Credit Corp. That's what he owes, because he doesn't have that car anymore.
Right.
And you used your car as the down payment for this car.
Yes.
And they gave you a credit on that car of $5,000.
Yes.
What kind of car did you trade in?
I had a 2004 Honda Pilot.
Bird, would you look up the value of the 2004 Honda Pilot?
LX or EX?
EXL.
6,600.
Practically the same thing as what he owes for the mistake. So what you think is fair, Miss Austin, is to burden him not only with the $6,600 that he has to pay back to Toyota Motor Corp, but another $5,000 that was used for the trade-in.
Yes.
It's not going to happen.
I traded my car in the hopes of getting another car. I didn't trade my car in for nothing.
Well, you did.
And now I have 2 children and no car.
Well, that's what you should have done. If you wanted to trade in your car, and the idea was that you would trade in your car, and it was going to be your car, and you were going to take the financial responsibility of paying for that car, using your car as a trade-in.
He wasn't letting me work.
What do you mean he wasn't letting you work?
He said that I would find someone with more money than him, so I stayed home, and he would make the payment.
That's your choice. If what your intention was to trade in your car and for you to assume the financial responsibility of paying for it because you're 22 years old, you're both the same age, you look perfectly able-bodied, you've already had 2 children, I assume you weren't married the first time either.
No.
Then what you should do is keep busy. Get a job. That will keep you busy.